Hello everyone, this is AmberAnkNA here. Welcome to my channel. Well, I play a variety of games and do narrations for fanfics. I'm really hoping you enjoy my content. If you do, make sure to comment below, leave a like, and subscribe with the notifications on. Right, so next time, this is AmberAnkNA. Welcome to my channel. So, hi. It's a Viral Life, Chapter 18. Amara didn't stop when she thundered into the haunted farmer's chamber. She leaped at a frozen cop, wasting no time in grabbing the back of his fat neck in her claws. Josh couldn't watch for long because the other cop attacked again, obviously not worried for his partner. In a few seconds, he began to smell melted cell. Amara must have killed him. He decided fizzing off the remaining cell as he stood catching his breath. He felt something paw at his call. Looking back, he saw that Amara was sitting behind him, holding something small in her mouth. To his surprise, spat out the hypothalamus blade at his feet, smiling and wagging her tail. Chas strailed at the blade before crouching down and picking it up. Once he attached it to his chain, he shouted sternly down at the hyena. I thought I told you to stay home. Despite trying to sound irritated, he was secretly happy to see her. Amara answered by nosing his hip with her head. Josh rubbed her head, scratching between her bangs. He understood. She had chosen him instead of the fighting wing life. Several loud shouts interrupted them. More cells were coming. We better get going, Trask exclaimed. With a nod, Amara followed Trask as he ran through the halls of the brain. They both dodged the brain cells. Although they didn't so much as dodge them, the brain cells jumped to the sides when they saw the virus and hyena germ coming. They soon came upon a large window, leading to the outside of the brain. Before they could jump through, several immunity cells blocked the way. We have you surrounded, one yelled. Surrender at once! Why do they always say that when they know it won't work? Trust gritted his cheeks. Out of the corner of his eye, he saw Amara crush down. He watched her, thinking she would jump over the barricade of cells. Instead, to her surprise, she took a deep breath, thrust her head forward, and let loose a stream of fire out of her mouth. The moody cells ran to the side to avoid it, and the fire also destroyed the window. Josh whistled, impressed. I didn't know you could do that. Not wasting any more time, he ran to the window. He stumbled when Amara jumped onto his back, clenching to his coat, but managed not to fall. Hang on tight, baby girl, he said, grabbing the side of his coat. He jumped out the window. He felt her press her face to the back of his neck until he crushed out his coat. Slowing down tremendously, it was more difficult to glide around with the extra weight, but he managed to land without any injuries. As soon as their feet were on the ground, they headed for the throat. Just as they entered, a voice snapped, Hold it! Wait there! Freezing, Trask and Amara gasped, seeing Palmer standing in front of them, leaning on his cane. Palmer! Trask exclaimed, Get out of my way! The cuffs are on my tail! Zachary! Palmer crossed his arms. No one turns my best fighter into a soft and gets away with it. Trask's jaw dropped. This is about Amara? What's it got to do with you ratting out on me to the cops? I asked you to heal her, not turn her into a pet. I spent a year training her and you spoil it all. Palmer yelled. Trust sighed brutally. He had a feeling Palmer would be upset, but not this upset. He began walking towards Amara, who was grilling at him. As for you, you're coming with me! He reached for her collar, but quick as a flash, she bit his hand. He stretched his hand back, grilling. You stupid hyena! He stretched her to the ground, raised his cane up, and jammed it on her right hind leg. She screamed so loud, Trash had to cover his ears. He felt a shiver of worry that he broke her leg. Growling, she pushed herself to her feet and head-butted him in the legs, making him fall back. His cane slid down the tongue and was lost to the saliva. Amara crawled onto him, growled in his face. For the first time, Palmer was scared of this hyena. This wasn't a hyena he had trained. That hyena would have been too scared to attack him. No, this hyena not only had been tamed by a red death virus, she had gained its thirst for her former trainer's blood. But instead of biting him, she raised her paw and tapped his forehead with a growling claw. She suffered him, smiling as Palmer began growling and bubbling, screaming in horror and pain. Finally, he exploded into a pile of melted goo. Amara stirred up, but collapsed with a cry. Her hind leg didn't look broken, but she definitely couldn't stand on it. Charles cursed down and ordered her to climb on his back. She crawled on, gripping his coat in her claws again. Making sure she was secured on, he hauled up and took out a pollen pod and threw it into the float, activating it. Jack began inhaling to sneeze as soon as the pod disappeared into the dark. Let's blow this joint, he said, preparing to take off again. As he spread his coat, Jack sneezed. That slowed the wind out, Amara was still clinging to his back. In a few minutes of white breezes, they found a stray dog walking around. Chasing course, Charles glided into its nose, and finally landed, when Amara was still on his back. He began walking around, trying to find a place to live in for the time being. He wasn't going to kill the dog. Even if he was a killing virus, he still needed and appreciated his R&R. Finally, he found an abandoned warehouse near the White Eel. Once they were inside, he let Amara climb off onto the floor. She laid down, holding her injured leg in an awkward position. Let's have a look at that leg, he said, crouching down and reaching for her leg. She pulled it away, whining softly. Ma, I gotta see it in order to treat it, he said patiently. After a few seconds, she finally let the leg lay still, allowing him to examine it. It's bruising, all right, he sighed. And with a hit like that, it might be fractured. Might want to splint it just in case. Looking around, he tore a small beam of wood from a nearby crate, set some strips across from a discarded tarp, and began trying the makeshift splint to Amara's injured leg. Although she whined painfully, she stayed still and didn't bite once. I know, baby, he whispered smoothly. I know. It's okay. It'll be over in a minute. When he was done, he ruffled his head and said, might want to lay off it until it heals. She licked his claws and rubbed his head against his hand. Later that evening, Trust was sitting on an old sofa that had seen better days. He was snapped from his thoughts when Amara leapt over, climbed onto the sofa, and crawled onto his lap. Smirking, he stroked her head. Guess I'm gonna be stuck with you, huh? baby girl. He's trapped between her ears when she nudges his hand. Maybe it won't be so bad. He smiled down at her as she began wagging her tail. You're a good girl, huh? You're more than that. You're my good girl. Daddy's big baby girl. That night when Amar was fast asleep in the same position on his lap, Chas tried to wake. His head leaned back against the couch, and his hand was on Mario's back. He was thinking back on some memories, all good, bad, and ugly. He also thought somberly about the future, wondering what would come of it. If someone told him he and Amara would try to kill a human, were taught by a goofy blood cell, survive alcohol dissolution, came back to the man, saved the city, and joined the movie alongside the Billy blood cell that nearly killed them? Just would have laughed at the joke and then killed the person who told him the joke. But stranger things had happened, and no one really knew what the future would hold for them. The end. Also, ignore that last part. It's kind of a spoiler, so yeah, ignore it. Hi everyone. This is AmberAnkNA again. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Because, I really did enjoy making it. But, so I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, like, and subscribe with the notifications on down below. Till next time, bye!